You got a preamble for us?
I do not. So we have today Germans versus British, and I am facing Prussian Havoc. Would you care to say a little bit about your squad, the strategy you used to put together your squad?
Sounds good. Looked for guns. Ended up with the HML Wales and the Prometheus and the Beagle. Also brought a full complement of aircraft, 100 points, a interceptor, fighter, a torpedo bomber, and a spotter.
Alright, and on my side, I was just looking for an excuse to run the biggest, most expensive German battleship there is. The Pommern. With lots and lots of saturation guns down the side. I have the commander that gives a single ship type +2 movement points, so that I can get him into battle that much faster. And then we had to skimp a little bit on her escorts. So we have the Rhineland, if I remember correctly, a little cheaper German cruiser carrying lots of guns, albeit mostly encasemaents. And then we have the Wolf and the Hund, both to act as screening elements, and because they were cheap. Alright, and I am 1,000 points. If I remember correctly, you are 990, so you get to choose who starts with initiative.
You can place the first Leviathan.
Right, so you are going to take initiative then, which forces me to place first. And I am just going to drop the Pommern there. I have no aircraft, because they are a silly thing that is not going to go anywhere. Everybody knows that Leviathans are the future.
HML Wales has been placed.
Right, the Rhineland is in place. If you click a bag, and then while holding click or right click on it, you will pull multiple things.
Oh, that is such a nice way to do it. Thank you.
You can do that in general to pick up multiple things. So if you click and grab a die, you can then right click other die while holding left and pick up a bunch of them. Are you done with the Prometheus?
Prometheus is placed.
Alright, we have the Wolf is down, so back to you.
Beagle is down.
And the Hund is down, so all of your aircraft. He is backwards, by the way. These are all Crimson Skies aircraft, and
Outstanding.
the Devastator has big wings in the back and then little canards up front. That is, I believe, the Wolfhound, which is another one of my favorites from the old PC game. So this will be interesting here because obviously I brought no cap, so half of your fighter points are wasted, but it also means your spotter has absolutely nothing to fear, and neither does your torpedo bomber.
There you go. And the theory behind the build for the aircraft, the fighter is up in place between the torpedo bomber and the spotter. It could choose to escort either or both, I think, according to the rules. So if you were to have had a cap and did go after one or the other, you would go at the fighter for half damage as it performed its escort duties. And of course, just one green interceptor for 20 points. As a cap, that would be a minimal that I would think to take.
All right.
It can potentially either dive bomb one high value, like one spotter, or one heavy bomber.
All right, and with deployment done, I'm going to take a screenshot. And we get to move to round one. You still have the initiative, so my battleship needs to go first. Let's see, the Whales can reach out to 15, and she moves 4. So you could get your nose up to there and reach out to this line. And I guess start of game, I am going to give my Admiral effect to my battleship. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That may have been absolutely unnecessary to stay out of range of your guns once you move. Which means your threat radius is 19.
Can you get one more hex out of it, or are you only able to move 4?
I guess I probably could, because... yeah, I can do one more, because your line is actually that.
Yeah, that's what I... So the measuring
If you
that
hold,
you're using...
if you hold tab, you'll draw measuring lines.
But it comes out as inches instead of hexes.
So up in the left, upper left corner, where it has the tools, if you click on, where is it? The fourth one down that says line, or if you mouse over it, it'll have some circles next to it. You can click those circles to change their values. You want the first one, which is units, to be in grid. 2D auto center. And then when you measure, it'll snap to the center of a hex, and it will give you the distance in hexes. Now that only works for measuring in straight lines.
Got it.
So it doesn't give you the actual hex distance if you are, not in line with hexes, but you can measure twice and add together.
Okay.
And also, if you start your measurement on a ship, it's always going to start on the pivot hex of the ship, which can be a little annoying if you need to get from somewhere else. So,
with that being said, though, my battleship's going to take up 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you got it. Okay, yeah, you're good. Yep.
All right, and then we are to your battleship.
Now I need to move back to the little grab icon. Huh?
Yep.
Good.
And those tools are all bound to your F keys. So if you hit F1, you can go back to the grabby hand.
F2. Oh, okay. Got it. All right. Well, not wanting to cheese it too much and just remain still, I'm going to move forward one so I pick up the better location dice, but I don't close so fast that I run out of my sniper advantage, my long range gun advantage. So I just move one hex with the whales. And over to you for your cruiser.
Yep. Oh, and the Rhineland is 6-2 with no steering gear, so we are 1, 2, 3. 4. We'll hang back 1 hex and call that good. Alright, your cruiser. The Prometheus, which I was just using in my previous match. Good armament on that one. You have a nice bow gun and a solid and also importantly uniform secondary battery. So many of the British ships are like, we rummaged through the junk drawer and found half a dozen guns and slapped them onto our ship. It's one thing I appreciate about the Germans is they have a very limited number of calibers.
I follow suit with the movement of the Prometheus. Move forward just the 1 hex for the better location dice. That completes movement for my cruisers.
All right. So then it is all of my destroyers. And I guess technically we skipped the torpedo phase, but nobody had arcs or range
right.
For us to care.
Exactly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven. I call that good for the wolf. And the Hund is also 10-2 slip shafts. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that completes my ships, so we are on to the Beagle.
Just checking the distances. This would be a shame for the Beagle to go within range of your big guns, as it moves a bit more than its.
Oh, yep. I've got 15 on the front, so that reaches up to there. So that would be your safety line.
Beagle has 10-1 movement. Usually move that far.
Yep, that was 7.
Now, my various aircraft. Let's see.
Yep.
14 movement. Gosh.
Yep. If you
14 movement for the interceptor. Yep.
If you either mouse over the aircraft or right-click on them, it will have all the stats listed for them.
That's very nice. Excellent.
And the spotting range for the spotter is 4 hexes.
There's 14 for the interceptor.
If you want, we could just put the interceptor and the fighter aside somewhere and not worry about them.
I'm just going to have them.
Well, I guess technically
right.
You could escort the fighter if you let either of your strike aircraft get into AA distance, but that...
There's no reason to. And you don't have any turn 0 movement admiral, so...
Correct.
Yeah, we can just take those. Do you want me to just drop them over here in one dice?
Yeah, that's fine. They are not destroyed, but they also cannot affect play at all.
So just bog us down. Alright, so movement of 10 for the spotter.
Also, if you click to pick up the thing and then hold tab, it will show range while you're carrying it.
Ah. And 8, 9, 9. There we go. Alright, so aircraft movement is complete.
Alright. Movement is complete. I'm going to get a screenshot. We have no shooting, I believe. We made sure that that was going to happen, or not happen. In which case we move to turn 2, and I get initiative, so it is your battleship first. Oh, before you do that, do you wish to throw torpedoes?
Ah, very good, very good. So the torpedo plane can throw a torpedo that is...
Yep.
Let's see.
And the Prometheus can obviously throw torpedoes into its side arcs, but those aren't going to go anywhere useful, it doesn't look like.
I can throw a torpedo up to 2 hexes, and then it can range... Wait, maybe it can't range. I haven't really played with a torpedo bomber before.
Yeah, it's basically that boundary is where you can drop it.
And then it would extend the 4 hexes. It's dropped hex and 3 more.
Correct.
For the torpedo effect. Alright, so nothing coming out of the...
So, I mean, technically I could surge a destroyer forward 10, and you could throw something down.
But that's just it. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Alright, so... The other torpedo that's... Wow, just 2 torpedoes on the... And then neither of my... my torpedo tubes off of the Prometheus are going to be able to do anything, seeing as how they are one side or the other.
Correct.
And you won't be able to reach that far, even with the fans. Alright, so... We'll just have the 1 torpedo. And we will... spin them. The 1 torpedo icon is down. You can erase lines if you want.
Okay. Erasing lines, getting a screenshot. And we are on to movement. So now it is your battleship first.
Got it. Again, trying to preserve range. Just move forward the 1. Pick up the better location dice.
Alright, and now it is my turn.
Is your admiral assisting your battleship?
Yes, I should make that decision. Let's see. So I'm gonna move your battleship back.
Sure.
Because this is a decision I have to make before I know where your ship is going.
And while you're looking at that, I'll go ahead and do alibi fires. My admiral is a keel-breaking admiral. So for all my attempts at keel-breaking, it's a red and a black dice, not just 2 red dice.
I will put it on my admiral, or my admiral on my battleship. All right. The Whales is up.
So the Whales had moved just the 1 last turn, and that 1 this turn. So we are right there.
All right, and once again, you can reach out 15, so that is the distance I need to worry about. Which is...
You might have counted the hex underneath the front of my battleship. Shouldn't it be the hex right in front of the battleship?
So you have to, if you mouse over your ship, you see that this hex here is actually the first hex of the ship, although only a tiny little bit of the actual visible model is there, because that's the four hexes here that it occupies. It's a little annoying that, like, they looks like they probably just printed out the orthographics and then slapped them onto a transparent base.
Can you see my ruler on there too?
Yes.
That 15? So I could reach out and touch to this line right here.
No. Because you need to start measuring in this hex, because this is the first hex. So this is range 1. If you start measuring there, this,
2.
But if you start,
I see how it's counting. I see how it's counting.
This is the 0 hex.
Okay, I thought it would count as a 1.
See, so there's 1, 2, 3, etc.
Yep.
Out to the 15.
You already got them on. I just wanted to make sure we were kosher from the start.
Yep.
Now you got it.
So if I wanted to...
I see how you do that. You kind of mirror it so you know exactly where it used to be, huh?
Yes, and I will promote you so you can make clones of your ships if you want to do the same. Right-click on it, select clone, and then left-click somewhere to make a clone, and right-click to turn off cloning.
I will give that a shot with the Prometheus.
So I could surge forward to there, which we're not doing, obviously. So I do not wish to to give you an advantageous exchange. But if I end up here... Alright, I'm going to waste my Admiral this turn and advance to just outside of your gunnery range. Going to confirm that. Yep, that's 15, so you would be 16. Should absolutely be the same the other way. Yep. And that is my battleship done, so we are on to your cruiser.
Okay.
And if you would like the 15 threat range that I also have, that is going to be up to there.
Right. Okay. Oh, and like you said, it's...
Right-click clone.
With?
Right-clicking on the piece you want to clone.
Got it.
And just click somewhere and it will make the clone.
Then I can move it to where I want to.
Yep. You need to right-click to stop cloning.
Oh, see what happens? Alright.
Yep, and then...
Is there somewhere I can drop these where...
I'll just delete them. It's fine. Just grab the one.
Okay. No, it's fine. I'm just going to move up the one. It looks like we're just edging up to the line again. I moved and complete with the Prometheus. I wondered how this meeting engagement portion would actually go when the shots being able to be fired. That can take effect.
Prometheus reaches out 14, so she has almost the same threat radius. Which outranges my 15 centimeters on the nose of the Rhineland. Speaking of the Rhineland, she is also just going to advance up to the threat line, but not over it. So, the Beagle. which is in the threat
Okay.
line.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's try. All right, let's drop just one clone, please.
Yep. Now right-click to turn off cloning.
Good. Already done.
There you go.
All right. She moves her whole movement allotment. Come back around. There. Well, not there. Let's see if I can get this one over here better. Yeah, right there.
Yep. And for the viewers at home, that would have been a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? That's what you wanted to do?
Yep, that right there, yep.
Alright, staying out of range.
Or at least your big guns.
Doing donuts in the parking lot. Okay, and I'm just going to bring the wolf up there and Hound up there. And now we are down to your aircraft.
So spotter, we got a movement of 10. Now the rules, the frequently asked questions that came out yesterday, they had mentioned how the interceptor doesn't have to pay for hex face changing.
Yep.
But that's the only aircraft that does that.
Correct.
So all of these would need to pay for hex face changing.
Yep, but with a turn of 0.5, you can turn twice.
Right.
And I'm assuming you have to pay for each one, but yeah. Yep. I believe that should be your 10 with turning.
And all right. Well, here, this would be useful to do cloning.
I put a mark on the space too if you just want to use that.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That'll work. Shoot.
Yep, that should be your full 9.
At the turn, yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. All good. All right.
Movement is complete.
Yep. So erasing lines, you can pull your torpedo. I'm going to grab us a screenshot. That is done. Once again, we have no shooting. So we go cleanup phase, round 3, initiative goes back to you, and it is torpedo time. Once again, I'm assuming the Prometheus doesn't have anything you care to do, but I'm betting the green torpedo bomber does. And before you do that, start of turn, I am going to give my Admiral bonus to my battleship.
Got it. Torpedo is placed.
Alright, let me grab a screenshot.
And I still don't think your destroyers can get anywhere close to the range of my side. Torpedoes where I can place them now.
No, I can get up to like here and here, so
yeah, no. Good deal.
Not even possible being threatened. All right. So we are just going to firewall the throttles and go forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Outrunning your
Does the
torpedo.
It does? Okay. I was curious.
Yep. So, like, if any of my hexes had stayed on top of the token, then it would be threatened. But I guess we could say I pulled a Red October and closed the distance before it could arm.
Yeah. Did we have my airplanes move first?
Airplanes move last.
Right.
Oh, actually, before we do that, was that? No, I was here. Is that what I want to do? One, two, three, four, five.
Now I guess we are working it out with our schemes of maneuver as the movement of contact. Is it going to be a short range or for some of our secondary guns or long range? And how many of our secondary guns can we get into the fight?
Pretty much. What are the secondary? Oh, your secondaries are garbage on the whales. That's nice. I'm actually going to be one back and turn to bring my secondaries into play. That is all 6 of my movement points. Still dodging your torpedo, and it is the whales.
Good deal. So if I were to move 2, 3. My secondaries would be at long range, I believe. Let's try and do it properly. One clone. And a right click. Oh, I right clicked while I had the clone.
There
One
you go.
clone, right click. So 1, 2, 3, and thank goodness I have some steering gear. Nope, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, because then your secondaries would be coming from here.
Maybe 9, you'd be just out of range, yeah.
Yep. So you cannot get your secondaries into play. You can get them into range or into arc, but not both. And I will pretend that was part of my masterful plan and not just that I spent every single movement point I had to get up and turn. And the math worked out in my favor.
Alright, I'm gonna stick with just move forward to 1. So, move him off to the side. Yep, there you go.
Alright, then it is my cruiser, which is a 6-2. She is now in the danger zone. Oh, difficult. What do I want to do with my cruiser? Every time I use a cruiser, a German cruiser other than the Grief, I'm like, so slow and useless. And she can reach out 12. Certainly enough to hit everybody. She's going to go there. Alright, so on to the Prometheus.
Okay.
There you go. So my secondaries are reaching out to here on the battleship.
Right. Okay. And you haven't been deleting your clones. You've just been dropping them on top of your card. That makes
Correct.
sense. All right. We will just move forward to 1. And again, I'm doubting whether this is a good strategy. I didn't expect to do it 3 turns in a row. That's wasting half the game for the both of us. But you never know about strategies until you give it a shot. All right, so it's just moving forward to 1. I think I have been deleting my clones. There you go. Okay.
Alright, and then my destroyers. So the wolf is going to come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did not plan this out properly.
Take your time. I'm busy deleting a horde of whales a pod of whales that I accidentally cloned. All right, I think I'm set up over here now. You're reconsidering the destroyer?
No, I think my mistake reaches back to the cruiser's movement, so...
Spotter tokens. What should I use as a spotter token?
I gave you a spotter token up here.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
And not that it's going to matter, but it does go down at the end of your plane's movement.
Oh no, agreed. It was foregone this turn. Oh, at the end of the plane's movement. Yeah, got it. Yes, the beagle.
Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can reach out 12.
612 on those destroyers. That's very nice.
They have one big gun. That is what they do. And then she is going to defensively screen the Pommern. Where's my token?
Good deal.
Gonna make sure you cannot get in and shoot up my engines with the Beagle. And the Hund. Which I think is just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Using our slip shafts. And I am going to go one more forward with the Wolf as well. So that should be all of my destroyers. All right, the Beagle's up.
Okay, your Ryland are not turreted, your side guns.
Correct. So they reach out to 10,
Right.
on the same line that I drew. So that is the threat radius of my secondaries on the Pommern.
So I'm gonna grab my clone. Good deal. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep, that would be fine.
And then he does have a 10, so he'll turn and be facing in. Yep. So the clone is not as capable as the original.
The clone is
It's a little lower.
No, it's 100% the same.
Oh, it is. Okay. So I could move the clone and then be happy with the clone and then take the original off the board.
Yes, that's absolutely what you should do.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
All right, and then here's your torpedo back, since it's not going to do anything, and you get to move your planes.
All right. At the conclusion of which I'd be able to place the
Spotter token, yes.
spotter token. I'm not going to bother with playing clones.
Yeah, that's fine.
1, 2.
All you care is that you're not
2,
adjacent.
3.
Although you
4,
are,
5.
you're facing this way, so you'd have to move to that hex first.
Oh.
And then you can turn up to 2 hexes.
Gosh darn it. 1, 2. Then up to 2, like you said.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep. And it's got 9 movement for the torpedo bomber.
All right.
And spotter, just as long as I am not touching one of yours, but within 4, I can drop the token wherever I would want.
Correct.
1, 2, 3, 4. And that way I'm not not touching any of yours, but within 4 of all yours.
Yep.
And I take the token. Find it here. There we go. And drop it on your Ryland.
All right.
Should we layer that, or is that good just sitting on the deck like that of your
That's fine.
cruiser? It's not going to mess up anything. Okay.
Nah, it shouldn't. TTS does sometimes do wonky physics, but it's fine. Alright, so screenshot at the end of movement. So firing declaration.
Yes.
I have one whole shot off of my battleship. So I think that is going... I hate when I forget to take the real line. So I think that
Draw,
did it again.
and I have to make the line smaller, don't I? Negative sign?
Yes,
Yeah.
the negative key. Hit that twice to make it minimum.
Oh, it's not drawing a line.
Yeah, so if you hit F2 twice, you'll go to the line, or just select the line off of the menu when you mouse over it.
Oh, I see it there. I see it too.
There.
Okay. There you go. Good.
I do it all the time too. I do kind of wish line was the first one. So yeah, we are just gonna shoot, I think, everybody I have at your cruiser. And my cruiser is reaching out 12.
Everybody's at long range, I believe.
Ten, 11, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, everybody can get in a shot. All right, and if that is all of our shots drawn in, I'll get another screenshot.
Let me go ahead and grab a lot of damage tokens. There we go. And like you said, click it once and then hit tab.
So click and hold, and then right-click to draw multiple.
Right. And just right-click as many times as you want?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, what does the nose of the Prometheus look like? I guess it doesn't matter since I don't have any ability to bracket fire. So let's start with the... they all have 15 centimeters at long range, so I guess that's going to be easy. One die for the slots. Everybody then gets a blue for the crew. Sorry,
and a
blue
red
for the gun.
Location.
Green for the crew, and red for the nose of your ship, you said?
That's it. Red for the nose.
Alright, and then I have 3 of these, because they are all the same. Yes, all the same. Alright, so starting with the Rhineland. That is 13 to the 2.
Alright. I got 2 armor, so yes, you hit it right on the nose.
Awesome. Armor slot gone. Next shot coming from the Wolf is garbage. 6 to the 4. That's not going through anywhere. And the Hund. Lackluster. 12 to the 6.
You know, it's not, because the 6 has 10, but it's 2 armor, 12. So you hit it right on the nose.
Alright, well, we hit your 2 weak points and reduced your armor. That's not nothing, I guess.
And here I was hoping that miss slot would actually do me some good.
Well, its time has passed, because now it is time for Saturation Gun. Which gets to upgrade to a yellow, and we still have green crew and red for your front. But now with extra garbage is what we have, because that's 7 to the 4 and the 5, which isn't doing anything.
No.
Alright, your guns.
You're complete?
Yep. Round's complete.
Alright, so I've got saturation guns. I'll fire first from the whales, long range yellows.
Okay, front
blue crew.
Front of the Rhineland is also red. So yellow, blue, red.
Yeah, that's it. Yep. I'll have 3 of the van location dice. Thank you. Alright, so now I noticed you, like I was hitting a couple times, hit the R to have them roll, but you were just maybe hitting R and holding it in.
Nope, just hit R a couple times.
Higher. Okay. First roll, and then unclick them, and then click and drag. 18. On
Yeah,
the 3 and the 3.
that's going to be the crew and then a reroll.
And the reroll comes up a 3.
Then you're straight to a breaking the keel check at +3.
+3. And I do a red and a black.
Yep. Looking for 22. Not a sturdy cruiser. But we survive,
11.
fortunately.
Yep.
Not an auspicious start.
Alright. And the same dice pool again.
Yeah, if I had...
Red, a blue, and a red. No. A yellow.
Yellow, blue, red.
A red. Yellow, blue, red. Yellow, blue, red.
Yep. If I had kept the Rhineland back 1 hex, I would have been able to defensively shield it with the wolf.
Ah.
Which is what I was trying to do, but I did not calculate far enough in ahead. That's a lot of bad numbers. So the 6 is an
21.
armor slot, and then reroll the other 6. Another
And
breaking the
6.
keel check, now at +5. I don't think I'm going to have a Rhineland next turn.
Oh, look at that. That is a 3.
Oh, she's down to 20. And now your third gun.
Ah, this one looks 11.
11 is not getting through anywhere, fortunately.
Alright, that's complete for the whales. Prometheus has 1 gun at 14. Yellow. What's it doing?
Straw, replace the blue for a green.
Okay, good deal. And just the 1 dice.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright.
6 is a reroll.
18. Roll and reroll. A 6 again.
Breaking the keel check. I think you might have been holding the die there when you were re-rolling it.
I can do that again.
Yeah, it didn't look like it. There you go. It was behaving weirdly. 5 knocks out the front 105.
Okay. Alright, and that's complete.
Alright, that is all of the shooting then. So I'm going to erase our lines. Oops, erase all drawn lines. Thank you. All damages move down to destroyed. Grab a screenshot. And we are on round 4 with initiative passing back to me. So start of turn. Start of turn.
6. Your Rhineland can move 6.
I gotta decide where I'm gonna put it. Also, here's your spotter token back, and I remove my defensive screening. So where do I want my admiral? I am giving my admiral to the Rhineland. Alright, and your torpedo.
Ah, yes.
Ooh.
Oh. What? Something wrong?
No, I just... before you do that...
Okay.
I did not stop to consider your torpedo, is what I did.
As I understand it, I would be able to place it directly under the stern of
You
your
certainly can.
battleship.
No, I'm going to keep my admiral on the Rhineland, so... your torpedo.
Did I move him? Good deal. Thank you.
Okay, gonna get a screenshot. Whoops. And we are to movement. So first up is the whales. Can't stay out of my secondary.
I know.
I mean, you could try by just doing a full stop. That'd be fine. Yep.
So move forward 3, turn 1 hex facing. And thank goodness again for that steering gear. Move off the original. Alright. Over to the Ryland.
Well, over to the Pommern.
Oh, Pommern. I know the British with their sniper guns, that's one of the preserve their range advantage as long as you can, but I don't know about moving just the 1 hex. There's much more to be said for closing with the enemy.
What do I want to do? Get to there. I could do that, but we don't really want to do that. We want our secondaries in pay.
Oh, the Pommern has 2 slips.
No, that would be 3 and a regular turn if I did that. I am a 4-3.
Yeah, right.
Which actually does get me out of range of your torpedo then.
But that's, so you still only move forward 2.
Nope, that's 3. Because my
right here.
My turn hex is here. So that's 1, 2, 3.
Then 3.
And then rotate for 4.
Yeah, got it.
If I wanted to do that. Which I don't think I do. I think we are probably going to just putter forward 2. Yes. All right. Battleship's done over the Prometheus.
So the Prometheus is a very mobile, this cruiser. 9-2.
Yep, 9-2.
I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Nope, that would swing my stern over the whales. Try that again. 1, 2. That's where I'll move the.
Alright, yep, for 8, that'll do it. So now we're on to the Rhineland. At least still has her main gun, but she lost her crew, her secondary gun, and an armor slot last turn. So we are 8-2. So here is an interesting question that I may need to take down as a question to put on my document.
Good. I'm glad it's raising some questions that are in need of answer. I'm liking how quick they came back with the response for the frequently asked questions. No one. That's good.
Yeah, so movement phase. So here's my question. Because what rules as written, which I don't think is as intended, but rules as written, I could take the Rhineland, I could spend 3 MP to offensively screen off of my battleship.
Oh, yes.
Not move forward to another hex, and not get a full stop token. Because the rules say if no MP are spent, the ship remains in its hex with its same facing. This is known as full stop, give it a full stop token. I spent MP, but I didn't enter a new hex. So that theoretical question that I had posted on Discord before, like, what counts? Is it spending MP or is it entering a new hex? Because now we have the quintessential situation where those are not the same thing. So I am going to spend 3 MP to offensively screen the Rhineland.
Off of the
Pommern. I am going to go off of what I am assuming is the intent of the rules and still give her a full stop.
Okay.
But now we absolutely have a concrete, not cheesed or, esoteric situation where this is a real thing. So I'm going to grab a screenshot of that.
So now, are you able to fire through?
I am. I can fire through the Pommern, but you cannot hit the Rhineland. Which is another thing that I do not like about offensive screening and kind of hope that we can get them to fix.
Right. Well, they're still trying to get a big sky little Leviathan. I mean, it's not, taking up every single square foot of the hex. And there's some elevation there that's abstracted away. There's
sure, but if I can shoot you, you should be able to shoot me. Because defensive screening has that down where it's like, oh, I'm blocking it, so you can't hit him, but he also can't hit you. So why isn't it symmetric with offensive screening? But I guess we'll see what they say. The Beagle is up.
Good deal. And the Beagle. Let's try. There we go.
And you are just outside the threat radius of my secondaries, if that matters to you.
No, this point, no.
It's technically a little off, but
Now I like to give you, if you'd wanted them, another target for some of those secondaries. So. Good. And the beagle has moved.
All right.
Yeah, it didn't come close. Oh, it didn't spend the max.
Yep, you spent 9 by my count.
Yeah.
So then we are down to my destroyers.
I appreciate the assist with drawing the lines. Thank you very much.
Got the capability, so kind of why not? All right, well, the Hund is just going to go forward 2. And then the wolf. Actually, do I want to do that?
Well, from where you are, you could torpedo screen.
I think we're just going to go forward 1.
And torpedo screen?
I mean, technically, but torpedo screening would be if I ended up on the hex behind the torpedo.
Ah, got it.
So in this, it's effectively torpedo screening, but it's, as rules is written, it's just getting in the way of the torpedo, so it hits me first.
Yeah, it's making it the first, the first target. Because now torpedoes include, no, that's ramming. Ah.
Oh, that's right. Your 3 inches go up to 8. Well, in that case, I think the wolf is going to go 1, 2, 3. He was not getting out of range of the beagle's secondaries any which way. And I believe I am done then. So, erase lines, and roll your torpedo against the Hund.
3 red. Oh, thank you. $23.
Yep, that's going to go through. Starboard of the Hund.
A 3.
That takes out an armor slot.
Torpedo.
There
we go. Good deal.
And grabbing screenshots. Shooting. So draw your lines.
All right, line, and smaller.
Let's see. Rhineland doesn't have anybody except her bow gun out. Question is, how much kill is overkill for your cruiser? And I'm just going to err on the side of there is no overkill, there is only open fire, and I need to reload. Is that all of your lines?
Okay, so you do lines from each part of your battleship, huh?
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want. If you're going to focus fire everywhere.
Yeah, it's just focused on your battleship. All right.
Okay, let me grab a screenshot, and we'll begin shooting. All right, I'm going to start with the wolf against the bow of the whales. And then I get a green for crew, a blue for the gun, and what's the bow of the...
Red blue for the bow of the whales.
Red blue.
10 plus 1 for armor, 11. 11 be the number to...
I have 14 to the 6.
That's the armor.
Alright, not what I wanted to kill, but it is still damage. Alright, now we'll do the Hund against the stern of the Prometheus. Is the location on the Prometheus.
Good deal.
That looks like a red.
Sorry about that. Yeah, red. Red for the stern of the Prometheus.
That is 12 to the 6.
All right. No armor. 10 is the lowest number there for the 6, so definitely a hit on an engine.
Well, hopefully you won't have any have to worry about engine damage by next turn. Then, yes, absolutely everything is hitting your side. So, we are going to do... Let's do the Rhineland. Actually, do we want to do the Rhineland? We have one very armored location on the Prometheus. I do not like it. Although I liked it in my last game when that exact spot bounced several rounds. Alright, Prometheus is 7 hexes, so that is just into long range. Oh yeah, we're going to save the Rhineland, just because she lost her crew, so her shot is extra garbage. So, starting with the... This guy should be in... Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is long range for my secondaries. which is close range for the main gun. So that's nice. Decisions. I guess they're all saturation, so we'll start with the main gun. Nice big saturation gun, the biggest weapon in the German inventory. I get a red and a green for my crew, and the side on the Prometheus is black.
Black, yep.
Alright, one gun. I'll beat a very big one into your side. That is 20 to the 1 and the 4.
So yeah, you got it. No, right. Yeah, it should be the port side.
Yes. Port side,
So
1 and 4.
1 and 4. Yep, you got it.
Yep, so torps and a 4-7. Alright, and then we walk down to green, still have a black for your location. We walk down to a green for the gun, but a blue for the crew. And we have 5 of these. First gun. That is real bad numbers. 6 is not getting through anywhere.
No, lowest is 12. I have no armor on the side. 12 is the number to shoot for.
16 to the 2 and the 4.
Oh yeah, yep. Well, you hit them both before.
Oh, so then they are both rerolls. So re-rolling the 2 gives me another 2, so that'll be a breaking check.
That's it. There you go. Send the 4 reroll, the torp.
No, we do the breaking first. So I rolled an 11 plus...
And I got 22.
1, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You're good, so you just lose a...
How are you
structural?
Oh, that's the little counter up here, isn't it?
Yep. So just hit minus. There you go.
21.
Yep. And then the 4 also needs to be re-rolled. That gets re-rolled to a 1. So 16 to the 1. So another 4-7 is knocked out. Gun number 3.
So now it'd be 6, 7, 8. So
12 to the 1 and the 6. So the 6 will bounce, and the 1 is a reroll.
Yep.
Which goes to the 2. Is enough to get internal for another check. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 plus 8. Uh, 14 plus 8 is 22.
That'll do it.
All right.
Overkill was kind of appreciating the declaration phase.
Well, don't take it off yet, because you still get to shoot.
That's true. In all types of trouble. There you go. And you've already fired your destroyers.
Yep, and so the rest of my fire is wasted, and we're on to your fire.
Alright, we'll do the broadside from the Beagle.
Okay. The side of the wolf is a black.
Black die. And I have... none of those jazzy sniper weapon, but...
Nope.
So with the black die already on the table and a crew for...
2 of the guns.
I'll do... yeah, 2 of the guns. I'll take my turret, and it's at long distance, so an 8. And I'll rack fire it with the 3-inch on that side.
Okay.
And of course, I have a green crew.
Yep, so 3 green and black.
Another green die. $16 to the 6.
16 will not go through, because that location is an 18.
And that was on your...
on the wolf.
The wolf?
Yep.
Wow, that's what it is. So much armor.
It's 14 native and then has +4 from armor slots.
You said it's a 14 plus 4? Gosh.
Yep. You need a minimum of 15 to get through anywhere.
I'll fire the remaining turreted 3-inch. Nope.
Well, it's a 16 to the 6. Oh, yeah, that won't get through. Because you need 18 there.
And I've got 2 of the 4-inchers.
That's the strongest location I have. They really want to protect their slip shaft.
That's it. That's it. Last beagle shot. Oh. Oh. 11. Oh well. Alright, so the beagle is complete.
Yep. I mean, that was a missed slot, but 11 wasn't getting through anywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. So out of the Prometheus, we'll do it. So the side of the Palmer is location dice.
Side of the Palmer is red yellow.
Red yellow. And we're in short range for the main gun of the Prometheus.
You are range 6 and 7 on everything.
That green. And the single. Alright. So for the main gun. $18 to the 6.
Okay, you are hitting... your nose gun is actually hitting my front.
Ah, okay.
So 16 to the what?
To the 6.
That is exactly what you need to knock out an armor slot. It's a 14 with 2 armor. Right, so your side guns are all hitting me in the front side at long range. Oh, so actually, we need to... I guess you would have had worse dice, but do you want to re-roll that since you'd have different movement dice from my nose?
Yes, yeah, I shouldn't take advantage of something that wasn't right. So instead of red yellow, it's
red blue. So drop the yellow, replace with a blue.
Oh, definitely. That's much fairer. 22 on the 2.
22 on the 2 is the main gun.
That happened a couple times in the game I played with the Palmer as well.
Well, she doesn't live and die by her main gun. Alright, your side guns are throwing against red, yellow. So red, yellow...
Right.
Yellow,
red, yellow.
Green.
Alright, come on now.
Sorry, red, yellow, blue, green.
Red, yellow, blue. Well, I don't...
You got 3 of those.
Where are you getting... Oh, yeah, the crew.
Yep.
So... Oh, shoot. Let's see if I want to bracket fire any of those. Yeah, I'll bracket fire.
Alright, extra blue.
And I bring up the green too and take the best of the green crews, right?
No. You only get the crew once per location. In order to get more than one crew, you'd have to be bracketing from multiple locations, each with crew.
But that's what the pro... Oh, it's not, because it's the white. Got it. You're right, you're right.
It's 2 guns, same side. You'd have needed 2 plus guns from 2 plus sides.
Alright, rolling. $17 on the 6.
That's my strongest spot, but she does not have armor, so it goes through. Knocks out a 105.
Moving off one of the blue, since I only have the one gun remaining to fire for the Prometheus. It's 12 on the 6.
Yep. That's technically a reroll, but 12 isn't going to get through anywhere.
Get through. Okay. Alright, so that completes the Prometheus fire.
And the whales.
So the whales is at long range. Yep, long range. So yellow and blue crew. And what's the location dice for?
Side is yellow, red. Now, which gun are you firing?
These are the main guns.
Okay, so the main guns are...
got it.
You need to roll 1d6 first.
The 6, yeah. So all my guns are going to fire a year forward.
Yep, you're hitting the front half of my side.
Okay. So gun is yellow, blue for the crew. Is it red yellow?
Red yellow. Yep.
For location. And now I should have finally all the dice I need over here.
All right, and then 3 of these.
A 12, that's not going to do nothing. We just figured that out last turn.
Correct. So gun 2.
17, 6, 6.
Both of those, well, re-roll the first one.
Let me move this over. Now I'm hit and roll. 5.
5 takes out a crew slot, and then re-roll the other one.
A 2.
That takes out another 105. And my kingdom for 1 armor slot there. Because that would have just bounced 3 rounds.
It would.
Right, and their last main gun.
Last main gun. Last turret.
That's not good.
25 on the 6 and 4.
So re-roll the 6.
A 4.
Okay, so that kills the 4 slot, and then you have to re-roll the 4.
A 2.
That goes internal for breaking the keel check at 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I don't think you can... No, you can get to 31, so I'm just going to decrement my structural integrity and burn to your secondaries.
Well, secondaries. Alright. Alright, now got the sniper guns, so there'll be 2 blue and 3 blue. Let me see how that works. Yeah. We'll try that. 3 blue. And then it's yellow red.
Side is yellow red. Are you bracketing these?
I'm gonna, let me see. Let me see. All right. So the sniper guns are the ones with the blue crew already.
Yes.
So it'll be, yeah, I'm gonna bracket one of the sniper guns with the with one of the aft 4 inches.
So 3 blue all told.
3 inch. So 3 blue all told.
That's what you do. So 2 shots of these.
18, 4.
Reroll the 4.
6.
That is a breaking the keel check, which you still can't make, so down goes my structural integrity. 12 plus 10 plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yep, the most you can get is 31, so you still couldn't have made it.
And
one
more roll.
No, that was all your guns.
No, that was only the first of the bracketed ones on the side. There's 2 sets.
Oh, okay. I lost count then.
Oh, that's okay. I don't know what the roll was.
22 to the 6. 6 is a reroll.
A 2.
That is another breaking the keel check, which you still can't make, so down to 32. Next time you'll actually have to roll. Actually, no, 31 is your max. In the current state of things, and that is rounds complete. So I'm going to erase drawn lines. So all of the Pommern's damage becomes destroyed. You can remove the Prometheus. And the Rhineland is going to attempt to repair, I guess, just her forward gun.
That forward gun just got hit this turn, though.
No, that was last turn.
Okay, got it.
She didn't take any fire this turn because of the screening. That is 17, so 1 short of what she needed. And the Hund cannot repair armor, so that is everything I have. So I'm going to grab an end of... Let's take off the tokens. And screenshot. And now we move to round 5. And torpedoes.
Alright. Got the 1 torpedo left. Never did manage to do anything with the Prometheus torpedoes.
Hold up, did we forget to move your planes?
2 forward. Yeah, I think we did. Because that would be exactly the same spot I'm dropping it at again.
Yeah. So I guess back up and go ahead.
It was overlooked by me. I'll just take what I have left. I got to remember my planes.
Because that means we forgot your spotter token. But I don't think I bounced anything that you shot at the Pommern. So.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, that's fine. I'll just pick up from here.
Okay, torpedoes are out. Let me grab a screenshot. No longer have to worry about the Prometheus's torpedoes.
Nope.
And movement. So my battleship is first. Oh, I guess start of round. Where do I want my admiral? One, two, three, four. Lost gun, lost a crew. Oh, I lost a trim tank. I am absolutely going to forget that if I don't put out a token. Fortunately, still have most of my guns there. And you are 4-4. I'm going to give my Admiral to the Rhineland again.
Good deal.
So if you want to adjust your torpedo token, you can. Otherwise, it is down to Pommern's movement.
No, I won't adjust the torpedo. Wait. Yeah, no, I'm not going to adjust the torpedo movement.
I guess it is as far up as you can get it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, then. Let's see. Could get to there. We're going to be risky and go forward 1 hex with the Pommern. All right, on to the whales.
Okay. I'll match that and move forward just the 1 as well.
Okay.
Now you'd have to move all remaining ships. And then I'll move the Beagle.
Yes, indeed.
And then I gotta remember to move my planes. For those who've joined us late, there are no pointy-nosed jet jockeys here, seeing as how interceptors and fighters were not going to be contested.
What turn are you guys on?
Turn 5.
East Coast? Yep. Are you viewing the feed?
Yep, I'm watching him move the ships around.
Good deal. Yeah, there's a counter off to the side. I didn't know how zoomed in he might have been.
Yeah, sometimes I can see. I assume it's that the big for round 5 on the right. Just depends where he's got the screen at any given time if I can see it or not.
Could get there.
Is the big lumbering battleship proving to be difficult to put holes in?
No, he's been putting holes in it just fine. And I haven't shot at his much yet. I put 1 small hole in the armor. I suppose for the benefit of the people currently watching, here are the ships. The Prometheus is dead. It ate the full attention of the Pommern's broadside last turn and went away. It was banished to the Shadow Realm. And then the Germans. We got some damage on the Pommern. The Rhineland has a bloody nose. And the Hund lost an armor slot on the side. Well, I'm going to do the same thing I did last turn with the Rhineland. And have her offensively screen and stay put. So then my destroyers are reaching out to 612. And the Hund is going to just repeat his job of going forward 1 and intercepting the torpedo. And the wolf will go forward 1. Keeping her front gun hitting the front of the whales. But now at short range. Alright, and we're down to the beagle.
Okay, the beagle. Let's see if we can move in a bit closer.
There is your clone for you.
Just
a quick
going for that
question.
one. Thank you.
Watching you guys, do you guys keep 2 ships out there? One to just mark where it is, and then you move the other one?
Correct.
Okay. Just trying to see what you guys are doing.
Yep, just so we can remember the original location.
Yep. I mean, once you've moved it, you move the other one back off to the side.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Beagle's moved.
All right. I'm going to grab... So let's resolve your torpedo hitting the side of the Hund again. Yep. $17 to the 6 will just go through now that you broke one of the armor slots, knocking out her slip shaft. And I'm going to grab a screenshot. And we get to draw our shooty lines. All set. Screenshot.
So you're gonna basically just fire on the beagle
Yes.
with the one shot going from the wolf over to the.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Oh, I don't have my bow gun, so. Yes, that is what I'm doing.
Okay. All right. Good
Right. Here's your torpedo token back.
I gotta move planes.
Right. Yes, we forgot that.
Take an alibi on that one this time.
Nope. Perfectly fine. I forgot to.
All right.
And then your spotter token as well.
Right. And spotter token.
Certainly missing the Kaiser class's armor.
Oh wait, that might have been too far. You're right. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Is that how you catch it?
If it's 9, you would have to be like that.
Got it.
Yep, that would be fine.
All right.
Okay, now planes are actually done. And we can go to shooting. Right? Not missing anything?
Yep,
All right.
Yep, we can go to shooting.
All right. We're going to start with the wolf into the nose of the whales. That is red-blue for your location. I have a green crew, and I'm now throwing yellow for my gun. That is 19 to the 6.
Reroll the 6.
Which we already hit. 1. 19 to the 1.
At the crew.
That's probably the best next single slot I could have knocked out. And then we will do the Pomeran's broadside into the Beagle, I think. Alright, I have 3 guns, which are going to be blue plus your location.
My location for our side is yellow.
Alright, so 3 saturation guns, blue, yellow. Gun number 1 is 13 to the 1 and the 6.
That's a hit for both. 3-inch gun and a 4-inch gun.
Alright, and second shot is 16 to the 4 and the 5.
More hits.
Armor and testicoil.
4 and 5. Oh, there we go, please. Come on.
And the last gun. $16 to the 1 and the 3.
16, yep. Reroll the 1.
Rerolling the 1, it is a 6, so that'll be a keel check.
Keel check. With a 10. So 9. 9 or above. We'll destroy it.
And we got a 10, so the Beagle's dead.
Bam!
Now the question is whether the Pommern is going to survive. And that is going to be dubious.
Alright. Let's see which portion of the Palmer my whales ends up hitting. Come on. There it goes. 4, so the aft.
Which guns are... Okay, hold on. Which gun was that for?
It's the bow guns, turrets, firing into the side of the Palmer.
Okay, so... Hold on. Okay, so your bow gun, because you are entirely within my broadside. So you rolled a 4, so you're hitting the rear section.
The rear, yep, the aft portion of your,
So that,
undamaged till this point.
With your bow, now for your second hex, roll another d6, because this is by location on the ship.
Okay, that'll work. Alright, I'm grabbing the second dice here. I rolled it. Okay, 6, so aft.
Yep, and then roll.
There, 3. So forward.
That I don't think you rolled it.
Okay.
There you go.
I don't have any aft turrets though.
Yeah, you do. This is for the second half of your side, and you do have an aft turret.
Let me see here.
On the whales, so you have to roll for that as well.
There it is. There it is.
So there's another d6 for the aft turret.
No. You roll 1 die for the whole ship.
No, it's per location.
No, it's the whole ship. Let me double check. Because that had come up before in an earlier game. Location die.
Oh, I think you actually might be right. I thought it
that
was
way
per location. No, you're right. So that first roll is everything hitting the undamaged side.
I rolled just the one, so it's just, the whole ship fires into your aft.
Nope. So I was playing that wrong.
No, you're good. You're good. We're all still figuring some of this out. All right, so you already fired, destroyed a ship. So now,
Yep. Fuzz your voxing.
let's get from the Beagles shot. All right, so I did close.
Yep. So you are hitting the 4 side from the Beagle. No rolling needed there. Side of the Pommern is red-yellow.
Red-yellow. And I will 2 blue.
So which guns are these?
So this is the one of the turrets and the 3-inch gun.
Okay.
And one location dice.
Yep.
But even though the Beagle got destroyed, are you firing? Are you shooting for it, or are you shooting?
It's still alive.
It's simultaneous fire. Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it simultaneous fire?
Mm-hmm. Yep. 24 to the 3.
The 3 slot still exists, so the crew is gone. Well, the blue crew. The veteran crew.
I'm gonna fire the remaining turret alone. $17 on the 2.
That's a reroll on location.
$4.
That'll be a kill check. Now at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, plus 11. Looking for 32.
I got a red and black again because I have a keel damaging admiral.
Yep. Nope.
No, 14.
All right, and so we're down to 31. Okay, and your 4 sevens. Sorry, 4 inches.
I'm gonna bracket them.
Okay.
So move the green, the two blue, and you said it's a red, yellow.
The side is red yellow, so you should be red, yellow, blue, blue.
14 to the 2.
14 to the 2 is a reroll.
A 5.
14 will not go through on the 5.
Good deal. Good deal. All right.
Okay.
Now, still red, yellow, and it's going to be saturation fire from the bonnet whales. Here.
Yep.
One moment. Having some trouble with the mic, if I can figure it out here. Okay.
So red, yellow, blue, yellow. And 3 of those guns.
For the first one, 18 to 4 and 5.
18 is going to go through both of those, knocking out Tesla coil and a 105.
$15. I don't think that'll go through.
It can.
Okay, 15 to the 4 and 6.
15 to the 4. The 15 to the 6 does not get through, and reroll the 4.
$3.
15 to the 3 knocks out the blue crew. Alright.
And the last turret.
Yeah, the Prussians are not as well armored as the Kaisers.
19 to the 1 and the 2.
That knocks out the green crew and the one of the 105s.
Okay. Let's see.
So the question is the reason you mark them off to the side just because kind of the simultaneous play aspect? So you
Correct.
just leave them there to know they're good for this turn, but then you'll move them on at the end of the turn to signify they're destroyed?
Correct. Because also anything that is damaged cannot be repaired. So I can only repair the ones that are overlapping, assuming the slot allows it. These ones are not eligible for repair this turn under normal circumstances.
Yep. Cool.
If you're playing with physical cards, you circle things that are damaged and then cross them out when they get destroyed.
All right, so red, yellow still. And I'll bracket fire the guns. Let me see.
Okay,
Make assumptions that we actually have cards to play with in chips.
that's true.
I'm in the waiting crew.
It was a generic you. You all.
I get
All
it.
right, let me get these situated. Come on. All right. All right, first roll. Again, blue crew. I'm bracketing fire 2 of the guns.
Yep, yep.
Primary one is blue, so yep. First roll.
Gotta abuse bracketing rules.
15 to the 2.
As a reroll.
There it goes. 6.
15 to the 6 will not get through.
$17 to the 3.
17 to the 3 is a reroll.
$4.
That's a keel check. And you are now 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
So what's the magic?
31 minus 16.
15.
So you need a 15.
Nope, not today.
Oof.
Not yet.
Down to a 30.
Yeah.
And that was your last gun. Oh, no, you got the stern gun.
And the stern gun, yes. Which is, let me see. Simple fire at will. Should be.
Hey, Rekkon, do you?
Should be a long range. Yep, long range. So yellow.
And the usual red, yellow for the side. Yep.
Yellow, red. No crew. Keep having to zoom over and zoom in every time. No crew. All right.
Come on, baby, hold together. 10 is not getting through anywhere.
Yeah, that's not going to do nothing.
Oof.
All right.
Somebody had a question for me?
Here.
I'm gonna erase all our lines.
I was just curious if you had any bracketing crews on in your fleet.
I do not.
No.
Alright, and the beagle comes off. Grab screenshot. Full stop comes off. Offensive screening comes off.
The marker should come off too. Let's see if I can grab it.
And okay, so damage. The Pommern is going to attempt repairs. So one of the bow crews is going to try to repair her main gun. That looks very good. Yes, the main gun is back in action. On the 4 side, that's a trim tank, that's a crew. The blue crew is going to try to repair the trim tank. Uh, 15 will do it. Which means we still get that token because we trade it for one that's coming up in the back. The green crew is going to try to repair the rear the number 6 slot gun. And they get it.
Good deal.
Yeah, they're doing well. None of those can be repaired, so all that damage becomes destroyed. Over on the Rhineland. Over on the Rhineland, we have 1 out of battery slot, out of location slot, trying to repair the forward secondary gun, which gets a 16, so not enough. We went from a 17 to a 16, so they're almost competent. And the Hund is going to try an out-of-location repair on her slip shaft. Oh no, in location. She has crew there. That is a 12, insufficient. All right, your repairs.
I only have an armor slot and a crew slot. Armor slot's the only thing that was destroyed. I can't try and fix it, so I have no repair attempts.
Yep. Okay, so let me grab a screenshot. And we move to round 6, down to the wire. Me having initiative, you getting to put down a torpedo. Would you like it under the ship? You happy with that? Oh, start a round. I need to give my Admiral effect out.
Yes.
What does he want to do? Prometheus was worth 240. Rhineland is worth 230. We are going to give the Admiral to... We'll give it to the cruiser. And then we are down to grab a torpedo location slot. Screenshot. And we're down to your movement for the whales.
For the movement, I'm just going to move. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. And then turn. I'm just going to move forward to movement complete for all the British Leviathans.
All right. So the Palmern, I think I may need to do a turn in place to do that. I don't know that I can get anything better out of this. So if I go forward 1, 2, 3, 4. Still got half your ship in my broadside arc. That broadside arc is looking real bad these days. So yes, I'm going to go turn in place, 2 hex sides, full stop. And then the Rhineland. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's as far up as I could get if I really wanted. I have only bow damage.
So if I understand this correctly, if I were to knock the Palmern down, I would win.
Correct. Would win on points.
Unless I lose my whales in return.
Correct. Although I do not think that is likely. Before I commit to that, I need to make sure that I know what I'm doing with my destroyers. And I believe I do. So the Hund is going to go grab his spare and Wolf's spare. Missing the slip shaft. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And defensive screening.
That'll work.
And then the wolf is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And, and defensive screen. And then your planes.
So a couple questions for you while he's moving his planes. Is the theory there like move your battleship where there's more armor facing him? So
Correct.
Just blow through the damage side. And then what does the defensive screening really give you? Does it just make it harder for him to hit?
He cannot shoot through defensive screening. So I both turned my battleship to present the undamaged side, because now he has to chew through these slots before he gets a chance to break the keel. And by positioning both of my destroyers to defensive screen, he cannot shoot my battleship at all now.
Okay. Thanks.
So I have guaranteed that my battleship will survive.
Is there any combination of points between the Rhineland and one destroyer that would get me the win? I can't see your points for your ships.
Let's see, the Beagle is 170. No, because my cruiser is cheaper than your cruiser, and both of my destroyers are cheaper than your destroyer.
Than the Beagle. So I'd have to take down all 3 ships.
Correct.
Can you shoot through your own defensive screening at him then, or does it work
No.
both ways?
It works both ways. So I've also cut off my battleship from being able to shoot back.
But on round 6, that's a exquisitely good choice. As was the offensive screening by your cruiser earlier in the game. All right.
So we can shoot it out if you want, or we can call it.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm just
I'm gonna grab a
combinations.
screenshot of end of movement though. Although you'll still get your planes and you'll still get your spotter.
Yeah, and the wolf is armored so heavily.
I mean, there is, a chance. You got the cracking the keel admiral is probably your best bet at this point.
Right.
You just have to make a guess on splitting up your firepower in the hopes of being able to knock out all 3 ships.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll give it a shot. All right. So, moving planes now, right?
Correct.
All right, right here. And there you
And he just needs to get clear of AA.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he's just not gonna be able to. He's not gonna have another torpedo fire. He just moves beyond the crowd. And spotter token goes on the Hunt. All right.
All right, let's resolve the torpedo against the wolf.
You got it. I'll go ahead and I'll fire first. If I don't manage to take, well, after we draw lines and all that. All right. 19 on the 1.
19 would get through everywhere, but it's a miss slot.
Got it. Yep, you got him.
All right, and drawing lines. I mean, technically you could use your stern turret on the Pommern, but since I would then get to choose which of these 2 hexes it goes through, that may not be your best bet.
Right, and the Pommern has no
stern guns.
No damage, so there's no chance of getting a break in the keel roll.
Not from a non-saturation.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, 2 turrets. And again, we'll just start with the first one. If I don't sink the first ship, then we'll call it a game. And this is basically just seeing if there's a headshot anywhere involved here, which I doubt. They did a good job. These ships are pretty reliable. All right, so 2. What's the side for the wolf?
The side of the wolf is black.
So black. 2 location die. I already have my crew killed. And I think it's, shoot, what ranger am I in? To the wolf.
5.
To the wolf?
Oh, I'm sorry. That'd be 7 to the wolf. And this is your nose?
Short range. Yeah, short range.
How many of your nose turrets are going on the wolf?
2.
Okay.
So basically, it's this. If I can't take the wolf out, there's no way I'm going to get
the Roger.
So always try for the headshot.
So the
21 to the 1 and 6.
1 will be a reroll. 6 is slip shaft.
Very roll. 4.
1, 2, 3, 4 is the trim tank. Actually, I forgot that I would have gotten chaff against that torpedo.
You want to roll for it?
I just didn't do anything, so.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, second shot, maybe the last shot of the war. 16. 4 and 1.
So I rerolled a 1. 16 does not get through the 4. What did the 1 reroll to?
The 1. 4. Ah,
Also doesn't get through. Nope.
All right, congratulations, sir. Good job.
That was interesting. It came down to the wire. I was very curious, like, because I spent...
That offensive screening was genius. So I had a couple different ways I could have moved on.
Oh yeah, the Rhineland was
front.
was toast.
It was like the battleship move forward 1, and just from the initial positioning, it just kept being covered each turn as the battleship moved down its bow. That was good. Genius move.
Yep, and I was,
and of course,
I was concerned because the Rhineland is a bit of a budget. I guess maybe not. It's a fine cruiser, but I definitely went budget on the destroyers. I'm like, okay, 2 screening destroyers. How well is that going to work out? And well, it came in clutch.
Where we are right now.
Here at the very end, when I needed to cover 3 hexes to block your lines of fire.
Yep. Spotter tokens never came into it because guess what? I never rolled a spot or die through the entire game. That's just part of me and TTS and just being a little flustered. But
what are the spotter tokens? What do the spotter tokens give you?
It's an extra D green, D4 basically, for 1 shot per each of my ships. So
they can make a difference for sure, especially when you're British.
Oh yes, the British long range guns. Like the previous list I ran was specifically built for that. It's like I took the Medusa, so the longest range guns in the game. I took the Admiral that gives +1 range, and then I had 2 spotter aircraft that could be out there and be like, yes, I would like to roll obscene numbers of dice from halfway, like 2/3 across the map.
Nope, that's exactly the way to do it. And this game can now serve as a case study on how not to use your spotter. But I did get, 2 torpedo hits from the torpedo bomber?
You got 3, 2 of which did damage.
There you go. All right, well, unless there's any questions.
Was it the veteran bomber or the green bomber?
No,
Were you
everything was
3
green.
red or 3 black? Green?
Everything was green. Yep, everything was green. I had an interceptor and fighter out there on the off chance that he had some error. Of course, all that was relegated to the side.
Yeah, and the Rhineland did very little except not die.
What was your what was your anti-aircraft like?
The battleship has yellow, as does the Rhineland, and then both of my destroyers look like they're green.
Yeah.
So it adds up.
This is another.
But
well, yeah, but like you were saying, maybe aircraft aren't going to be all that, because that was one of the proofs I wanted to try was a full air wing, and I would say it's really, considering my inept spotter out there, it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, I can see.
They just seem very situational.
Yeah, I have not been impressed with the torpedo bombers. They seem really, well, A is like I'm not been impressed with torpedoes kind of in general. And then the green torpedo bomber has such a short deployment range, it's really kind of hard to utilize it. And it's a lot of extra points to get to the veteran.
I agree.
So it seems to be the consensus on torpedoes is they're just not all that great or not worth it.
Yeah.
Especially for us just starting out, I think as it goes into it, the Italian fleet's got to have some, because a lot of the folks at Catalyst talk good about torpedoes, and I'm not seeing it, but maybe I don't know.
I played a very
doesn't matter
Italian
if you
fleet.
with like an Italian fleet, if you have them in mass, does it help any?
I've tried that. It certainly helps, but it feels like you're paying so many, because I've run the Etna a couple times, and it is very nice to be able to throw out just that wall of torpedoes with their Admiral, which then lets you shift them around and get additional hits. But it just doesn't feel like you are doing a battleship's worth of firepower out of your battleship.
Is it because it shouldn't be a wall? You got to put it in depth. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So not so much a thin line as is in depth.
I ran one game that was Italians versus Germans, so I actually gave the Italians. Granted, this was against myself, so take it with that in mind.
Right. No, that's good.
But I ran German versus Italian, so I gave the Italians their preferred prey faction, and it was one of the Kaisers, albeit with the old cards here. And I took one of the German battleships that had chaff in the nose, and she just took a ton of torpedoes on the chin, and I think, what does the Etna have down the side again? Where are the Vesuvius, Argenta, Aquarius, Rubicon, Pompeii? Where is... So the Etna was putting 8 torpedoes into the nose of that German battleship. Granted, there was chaff, but the chaff took out, like, I forget how many actually hit, because I was covering my bases a little bit, but most of them hit. Chaff took out a couple, and then of the, 2 or 3 that actually impacted, only 1 got through the armor. So that felt real bad to basically have this whole battleship spend its entire existence to do 1 slot of damage on the Germans.
It just doesn't feel like they're cost or point effective, right, for what you're paying.
Yes.
Yeah, I ran an Italian fleet that was focused on torpedoes. I threw out, I think, 14 torpedoes a turn, and
I'd be curious to see if they changed
were
aircraft
totally
at all,
underwhelmed.
or torpedoes, or because like you're saying, it seems like their opinion is it's better than it seems to. Most people seem to play it out.
You know what they might be leading towards, though? Now we get location dice with ramming. Maybe we're going to get location dice with torpedoes here soon.
Well, the damage on the torpedoes isn't their problem. It's the getting the hits in the first place. Because you need...
If you add in location dice, though, that
doesn't help the getting the hits in the first place.
No, because
anything...
You're rolling location dice.
No,
2 more
because...
dice per battleship. If you were... Just like ramming. Go ahead.
You don't get to roll dice if the torpedo doesn't impact the ship. That's what I'm saying.
As a hit first.
The vast majority of ships are just squirrely enough that they can avoid torpedoes, or at least a heavily concentrated barrage. So, if the Etna could get 8 of its torpedoes on a target, that's going to be real bad outside a small number of cases. But most ships are mobile enough to, oh, you missed me by 1. Oh, you're 1 hex short. You have to either spread them out enough to guarantee a small number of hits, or you concentrate them, and then they can, oh, I side flipped over here. Oh, I turned in place to avoid taking 8 torpedoes to the nose. It's that's bad for my hit dice, but against the Etna, even both of her, if you had, you're going to get hit with 2 guns probably. 2 big saturation guns with extra dice for turning in place is a lot better than 8 torpedoes on the face.
Seems like it'd be more useful, like that big game that you sent me the video on, where you just had a lot of ships crammed in one area.
Yes.
Throw your torpedoes into a mass like that. It's not everything can avoid them.
Yep.
But like you're saying, where things are spread out, things are just maneuverable enough to not take the full punch of it.
Yeah, standard play, I have not been impressed with them. The more ships you get on the table, the just less space there is, because you want to concentrate, fire, and fly together, so the ships are just naturally more concentrated and constrained. That big game was obviously even more of an outlier given the number of ships on play, but that was very much we put the torpedoes down to threaten their capital ships, and then they just had to decide which of their destroyers was going to jump in front and take the hit instead.
Yeah, or I guess it could be used to force movement a little bit more, right? If you want to force movement on something, torpedoes might be good. But again, for the points you're paying for them, I don't know.
Yep, and I haven't played on any narrow or constrained maps yet, because obviously that's going to cut down where you can go to avoid torpedoes. So I don't know, I don't have access, I wasn't a playtester, I don't have access to their construction rules, so I don't know how many points torpedoes cost. But just looking at the Etna, they weren't super cheap because she's still 420 points.
Even playtesters didn't have access to the construction rules.
Okay.
Wasn't that kind of guaranteed. So. Anyhow, I got to get going. Gentlemen, thank you so much.
All right, thank you for the game.
Thank you for putting it together. Thank you for streaming it, letting folks watch. Is this going to be put up with the Divisions game to be watched later or not?
Yeah, I'll get it uploaded at some point here, and I'm going to end